जय वंश परिव्राजकाचार्य सुतर सदस्यमान भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपनाथ राधा कुंड की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवदीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। नववेद भक्तवृंद की जय। All glories to the Asma. All glories to the Asma. All glories to the Asma. Thank you very much.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th Canto, 1st Chapter, text number 22, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on July 6, 1975, in Chicago, Illinois.
That fallen Brahmana of the name of Jammu was giving trouble to all other men by forcibly arresting them, cheating them by gambling with weighted dice, or by directly plundering someone. Thus he used to earn his livelihood to maintain his family by giving trouble and pain to others.
Mandakshay Kaitavai Choidjai Garhisang Vrittimastitam Viprat Kutumba Asuchi Jatayamasa Dena. Vibrat Kutumba Asuchi Jatayamasa Dena. Vibrat, we have to maintain our body. This is called Vibrat. That is necessary. We have got this body in this material world. This is not spiritual world. In the spiritual world, there is no necessity of maintaining the body. The body is spiritual. As we have got here in this material world, to maintain this body, I require to eat, I require to sleep, I require to satisfy my senses, and I require to defend the four necessities. Ahara, nidra, bhaya, mindfulness. And spiritual body means these four kinds of bodily demands nil, no. That is spiritual life. That means no eating, no sleeping, no sex, no defense. That Goswamis, 6 Goswamis in Vrindavan, they practice Nidrahara Viharakadi Vijitai. They conquered over sleeping, eating, mating and defending. Nidra means sleeping. Ahara means eating. Vihara means sex. Nidrahara Viharakadi Vijito. Conquered. So this is the advancement of spiritual life. When we conquer over these things, that means we have come to the spiritual platform. So long we have got this material body, it is not possible, but try to minimize. Try to minimize. The Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, he was very rich man's son. His father's income 500 years ago was 1,200,000 rupees. So, now you know the exchange is, what is the exchange today? It is at least 500 times increase. Anyway, that Raghunath Das Goswami, when left home, his father and uncle was very strictly observing. He was given very nice, beautiful wife and very beautiful house, but he was not very much satisfied. He wanted to join Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So his father was very strictly keeping guard that this boy may not go out. Just like some of your parents do. But this cannot be checked. So Raghunath Das Goswami, after all, by some tricks, after all, he was very intelligent, this man's son, he went away to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and his mother was advising to his father that why don't you handcuff this boy? So his father was saying that I have already handcuffed him with such beautiful wife and such beautiful residence, and he has opened this. Now what this material handcuff will do? So anyway, he left father's home and approached Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was in Jagannath Puri, and he was entrusted to Sarup Damodar Goswami, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's secretary, to take care of him. So he was practicing these things, how to conquer over eating, sleeping, mating, and defense. It's a long story. Perhaps one who has read Chaitanya Charitamrita. So at last, when he was living at Radha Kunda, he was taking every alternate day a little quantity of butter. Nothing. So it is possible. When he left home, his father sent 4 men, and with arrangement that he would get 400 rupees. In those days, 400 rupees mean at least 20 times. What is it, 400 rupees 20 times? Some thousand. 8,000 rupees for his personal expenditure. So he was utilizing that money by inviting sannyasis of Jagannath Puri. There are many sannyasis. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was also being invited. So after a few days, there was no invitation. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inquired his secretary, why Raghunath does not invite? So he replied that he refused to take his father's contribution. So Chaitanya said, it is very nice. It is not that money will come from home and I shall become a renowned order of life. No. He understood that I have left my home, why shall I take money from my father? So in this way, Raghunath Das Goswami, one of the 6 Goswamis, very important devotee, he used to eat every alternate, not daily. One day starving and the next day a little butter. But he was observing his regulatory principle, taking thrice daily bath and offering dandavat, what is called? But counting, numerical, just like we count 25 rounds minimum. So Raghunath Goswami was also chanting by counting. Similarly, he was offering Dandavat. He offered Dandavat, the same. That is also counting. Sankha Purvaka Nama Gana Nativi. Sankha Purvaka. Keeping a strength, a numerical strength, just like we are advised, at least 16 now. So these things were going on, not that because he was taking little butter or something, he lost his strength. No, his strength was all right. So, the fasting means if you don't feel weak, then you fast. Not that you imitate Raghunath Goswami, that is not possible in the beginning, but it is possible if you practice. If you practice. Nityahara viharaka vivijito chattanto dino sankha purvaka nama gana nativi kalavosami krito. So everything is possible. But that is advanced spiritual life. It is no use imitating a higher authority, Haridas Thakur, just like he was chanting, not 16 rounds, but 164 rounds. So that is not possible. Gradually, gradually we have to practice. So long we are in this material world, not in the spiritual world, still we have to live very honestly. Then there is hope for raising oneself to the spiritual platform. So here, yesterday we have discussed Ajamilo Nama, Koschit Dija. Dija, a Brahman. Dija is not still Brahman. Dija means he is initiated. Dija means second birth. Sanskarat bhavet Dija. By reformatory method, one is initiated for the second time or second birth. Then he is educated by the Vedic literature. We have got so many books. After initiation, one becomes bona fide student to study all these Vedic literature. Then he becomes Vipra. That is Raminical stage. Vedo Pathat Bhavit Vipra. And not only simply reading, but when he realizes what is Brahma, then he is Brahma. Not easy. These stages. Vedo Pathat Bhavit Vipra Brahma Janati iti Brahmana. This Brahma is impersonal Brahma. And still he has to go above. When Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaniti. In the beginning, Brahma realization, impersonal. Then, as you gradually increase, then Paramatma realization, that is meditation. That is meditation. Dhyanavastita tadgatina manasa pasantiyam yogis. The yogis, by meditation, they observe the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, within the heart. That is yoga system. Perfect. And above that, there is personal realization, Bhagavan. So, when you realize the personality of Godhead, then you become a Vaishnava. This is gradual stage. So this Dija, as soon as he contacted a prostitute unchaste, punctually, Another name is pungsters. Those who are, moved by another person. They are called pungsters. They become captivated by another person. So another name is prostitute. So this Dija, although he was initiated to make further progress to become Brahmana and Vaishnava, in the middle he contracted one prostitute. Young man became a victim. Therefore, Kaschid Dashi Puti contracted and remained as husband, wife, or friend. So by the contract of this prostitute, the result was Nasta Sadachara. He became lost of all gentle activity. Nasta Sadachara. Sadachara means, Sat means gentle. And Achar means behavior. Gentleman's behavior. What is the gentleman's behavior that we teach? That you don't take meat, don't have illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication, rise early in the morning, take bath, chant Hare Krishna, attend Mangala retreat. These are called sadachara. So, on account of his contact with this prostitute, although he was born in a Brahmin family and he was reformed up to the point of initiation, he fell a victim. And as soon as he fell victim to that prostitute, Nasta Sadachara. Dasya, why Sadachara? Why he should lose? Dasya Samsadvita. Because he is associating with this prostitute, therefore the next sequence is that he should be bereft of all gentle being. Therefore, to create a first-class man, it requires great endeavor. It is not that you go to school, colleges and learn and smoke and do all nonsense and you become elevated. It is a fourth class, fifth class. The modern educational system is producing not only fourth class, is also gentle. Fifth class, sixth class. Fifth class, sixth class. Education means, what is the education? What is the symptom of education? That is described by Chanakya Pandit. Matrivat paradareshu. The first educational symptom is that except one's own wife, any woman is mother. This is the first symptom of education. Matrivat paradareshu, paradambeshu lostava. And others' property and money is just like garbage in this. Not very many years, say about 100 years ago, we have heard the name, the Kashmir state. The Kashmir state was so strict, if somebody had stolen others' property, and if it is proved, the thief's hands will be cut. Still, I think in Arabia there is. This is strict law. So, if some golden ornament is lying on the street, out of this fear, and people are simple at the time, they will not touch. Exactly like garbage, they will not touch. It was lying on the street. The law was that nobody should touch if some golden ornament is there. The actual proprietor, he will come and pick it up. You do not require to assist him also, taking answer. No, you cannot touch. If you touch, your hands will be cut off. So, if one learns this habit, that other property, others' money is just like garbage, nobody touches. Matrivat paradareshu paradarbeshu lostrava atavat sarvabhuteshu. And one who thinks like himself, sarvabhuta, all living entities. What is that? If I prick you, then you feel some pain. So why should you prick others? This is called atmavat. What you feel yourself. If somebody cuts your throat, do you feel very happy? No. Then why should you cut throat of others? Other animals are human beings. But these three things, Chanakya Pandit has said, that this is, if one has learned these three things, he is learned. Not that he has got university degrees, no. Mahrivat paradarishu, paradarbeshu lostava, atmavat sarvabhuteshu. So, this is gentleman. This is educated, culture. So, this man, Ajamila, as soon as became fallen down from the sadachara, gentleman's behavior, the next stage is this banda koi, koi tabai, choi jai. One must earn his livelihood, but he has fallen down to the 6th grade. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or lower than that. Everyone must have his means of livelihood. So, what is the means of livelihood of the first-class man? That is said. Pathan, pathan, jajana, jajana, dana, pratigraha. First-class man means Brahmin in class. Their occupational duty is, first of all, he must become a very learned scholar in the Vedic literature. Viva patat bhavid vipra. He must become a learned scholar. And after becoming a scholar, it is not that he will enjoy himself the knowledge. No. He will distribute the knowledge. This is one, that first-class man or the Brahmana, first of all he must become a learned scholar. If he is not scholar, what nonsense he will teach? So the first position is that he must become a learned scholar. And the next business is to teach others, to make disciples. Formerly, even 50 or 60 years ago in India, a Brahmana would not accept anyone's service. Because whatever he has knowledge, he'll sit down anywhere, underneath a tree or in the corridor of somebody, and he'll invite the village, small children, and they will go and he will teach little grammar, little mathematics, gradually. And the children will bring from their father and mother, somebody will bring rice, somebody will bring dal, somebody will bring something. So he has no necessity of making any contract that you give me so many dollars, then I shall teach you. No. Free education. In this way, India was free education. So, pathan, jajan. Then next business is Brahman should be a devotee worshipping deity, either Vishnu or sometimes other demigod. So jajan. He will personally do it and he will teach others how to worship. Pathan, jajan. And his livelihood makes voluntary contribution. Whatever people will give, that's all. People used to give, Brahman. So, pathan, jajan, dana pratigraha. A Brahman would receive. People were very honest that this man is teaching our children. He does not try, this man is teaching me how to worship, how to become well-behaved. So there had no scarcity, enough. So he would simply use as much as he required, balance he will give each other. Not that keep in store for tomorrow. No, that is not Brahman. Whatever is come today, I use it for my necessities of life, and balance I give to the poor or somebody else, or make some festival. Patana, patan, jajana, jajana, dana, pradina. So we require some income for our maintenance. So this was the Brahman's business. There is no question of doing some business or making some profession or going to the office or going to the factory. This is not Brahman. Then Kshatriya, next, second class. What is his livelihood? His livelihood to take tax. The Kshatriyas were entrusted certain villages. That you look after these villages, that the people are becoming well-behaved. So Kshatriya's business was to see whether Brahman is actually acting as Brahman. A Kshatriya actually acting as Kshatriya. This was the ruler's business, to see. And to see that nobody is unemployed. Nobody is a devil's workshop. Because if you have no business, no occupation, then your brain will plan something. This plan is chodjam, cheating. They had no opportunity to plan all these things. The Kshatriya's business income is to take some tax. What is the tax? Not in money, but people are engaged in agricultural work, so whatever he has produced, he gives 25% to the ruler. That's all. That includes income tax, this tax, that tax. No more tax. Take whatever I have got, you take 25%. So this is Kshatriya's occupation, second class. And the third class, Vaishya. Vaishya means produce food grain, krishi, agriculture. Not produce food in the slaughterhouse. No. Slaughterhouse, even the 6th class, 7th class man, they did not know how to produce food, how to live. The aborigines in the jungle, they were hunting one animal, then eating. Not that civilized nation organized slaughterhouse. Oh, how horrible. If you want to animal, then you go to the jungle, kill one animal and eat. The government is not going to maintain a slaughterhouse for you. This is the civilization. So, our eatable should be food grains, krishi, goraksha and milk. Krishi means by agriculture process you can produce fruits, flowers, vegetables, then rice, wheat, pulses, and you have got milk. Then where is your want, scarcity? This is civilization. The meat eating is meant for the 6th class, 7th class man who does not know, who remain naked, and they can neither produce food, neither cloth in the jungle. It is for them. They also were not very much expert to maintain a slaughterhouse. When you need, you can kill one lower animal, not cow. The cow is not available in the jungle. You can have some deer or some boar. So these unimportant animals were killed by them. That is the 6th class, not the 1st class, 2nd class, 3rd class, 4th class. No. And the fourth class man who could not utilize his brain as first class, second class, third class, then he becomes fourth class. His business to help worker. These higher three classes. So in this way, everyone must have his means of livelihood. And I have already described that this is the way of livelihood. First class man, this is livelihood. Second class man, this is livelihood. And third class man, this is livelihood. Fourth class man, and below the fourth class man means fifth class. The fifth class man, the jungle man, by hunting, like that. But this class of man, that they do not accept any of these livelihood means, but they cheating. That we'll find now. So many cheaters in big cities, and so many pickpockets, so many thieves, rogues, and now the present society is perplexed, crying why and what to do. You are maintaining 6th class, 7th class man. Your education is meant for that. Why you are afraid of crimes now? This is the result. Now enjoy the result. As you reap, as you sow, so you reap. Therefore, this movement is specially meant for making first class, second class men at least, or even third class, fourth class. But what is this? You are producing 6th class, 7th class, 10th class men, and you expect that there will be no crime, people will be happy, will be peaceful. That is not. If you want to be happy, peaceful, then you must take this movement, Krishna consciousness, and try to create at least a group of men, first class. That's why we are doing that. People will see their behavior, their character, their mode of life, and at least they will be attracted. So, this man, Ajami, on account of his association with a prostitute, that is illicit sex. Sex means with married wife, that's all. So, this is the first fall down. Then he lost his all gentle behavior. And then he came to this platform. Banda khoi koi tabai sujjai. So as soon as one becomes fallen down from the standard of gentle life, they must take to this profession. There is no other alternative. You cannot check it. This is natural. Fall down, one after another. So, Bandakhai. What time up to? Up to 7:30, very soon. Anyway, so Bandi means now, especially in the United States, nobody goes out at night. No gentleman goes out at night. In our Brooklyn temple, nobody goes out at night. You see, America is so advanced in civilization, and the result is that one cannot go on the street at night. In India, it is so poverty-stricken, still, even in villages, they are freely moving, men and women. At dead of night, they know there is no danger. Still, although they are so poverty-stricken now, you will be surprised that in 1942, there was an artificial famine created by the government. People suffered starvation, poor men, they died out of starvation, but there was no report of stealing. No report. one American gentleman went there. This is the condition. In our country there would have been revolution. And these people even do not steal others' property. Dying starvation. Kali Yuga means it has increased. The same thieves, cheaters, everything were there at that time. And it was rare incidences. But now it has become daily affair due to the Kali Yuga. So his business was koitoboi. Koitoboi means cheating. Cheating, what kind of cheating? The cheaters will surround one man and he says, have you seen some gold lump falling down? I have seen, what is Lord? Then another man will come, sir, I've got this gold lump. If you pay me something, I will give you. But that is not gold, actually. But he creates a situation that somebody lost his gold lump, now he has got, he wants to sell me, all right, I give you 10 rupees, give me. This is called koitobo. I know something. So, bandhakhoi, koitobo is chodjoi, and then direct stealing. So this kind of profession is gorhitam, abominable. This is not human civilization, but this has become a common thing. Gorhita is vritti. Vritti means occupation. So, if you become first-class man, you have occupation. That Pathan, Jajan. If you are second-class man, you have got your occupation. If you are third-class man, the Krishi Goraksha. If you are fourth-class man, then serve others. If you are fifth-class man, then go to the jungle and hunt some animal and eat. Then these persons, they cheating, stealing, these are the occupation of the 10th class, 8th class, like that. This is not honest. If you produce such 10th class and 8th class and 7th class men, then how you can expect without crime in the society? That is not possible. So we should know that this is the defect of civilization, that by education, by practice, by examples, we are simply creating 8th class, 10th class of men, so that cannot be increased. Therefore, the human society must take this Krishna consciousness movement and teach people at least how to become second class, third class, if not first class. But there must be first class men, second class men. Then everything, social affair, political affair, will go very smoothly without any trouble. Otherwise, you have to meet with this class of profession, stealing, cheating, and so on. Thank you very much. Yeah.
पहले अध्याय के 22वें श्लोक पर क्लास सुना। बीच में का एक सेक्शन शायद कट हो गया था। प्रभुपाद वहाँ पर बता रहे थे, बंदी के बारे में बता रहे थे। आई जस्ट रीड दैट, जस्ट 4-5 लाइन्स। प्रभुपाद बताते हैं उसके अंदर कि अ मैन इज गोइंग, ही विल अरेस्ट हिम, गिव मी वॉट एवर यू हैव गॉट, अदरवाइज आई विल किल यू। सो दिस इज बंदी। And next business was gambling, dice playing. Bandi Akshayihi. Everything was there. It was, of course, these historical incidences and some thousands and thousands of years ago happened. But because it is the material world, these things were there at that time also. Now it has increased. और फिर प्रभुपाद का यहाँ से फिर कटिंग जो लेक्चर हुआ था वो आगे चलते रहता है। कई तव चौरई, आगे प्रभुपाद उसके बारे में बताता। तो प्रभुपाद ने क्लास के शुरुआत में बताया भौतिक जगत और आध्यात्मिक जगत में क्या अंतर है। यस, मायापुर कारपुर।
सो प्रभुपाद बता रहे थे कि जो भौतिक जगत है इसमें वी नीड टू मेंटेन मटेरियल बॉडी, सो वी नीड टू हैव मेंटेनेंस ऑफ मटेरियल बॉडी, वी नीड टू हैव लाइक वी नीड टू ईट फूड and we need to maintain our senses, and but as compared to like when we compare spiritual life, so there all the four necessities, there is no need of doing that. Eating, meeting, sleeping and defending, mating, defending, so all the four necessities
हिंदी में बता सकते हैं?
हाँ, तो कोई मतलब
ये चारों चीजें,
हाँ चारों चीज़ें की ज़रूरत नहीं होती है।
हरि बोल। तो आध्यात्मिक जगत में ये चारों चीज़ों की आवश्यकता नहीं होती, भौतिक जगत में अपने मेंटेनेंस के लिए, अपने मेंटेनेंस को, अपने भरण पोषण के लिए ये चारों चीज़ें भरण पोषण के लिए आवश्यकता है। श्रील प्रभुपाद ने इसको समझाने के लिए एक दो उदाहरण दिए, तो दूसरा उदाहरण हम लेंगे। पहला उदाहरण किसका दिया प्रभुपाद ने इसको बताने के लिए? यस, बलवतानंद प्रभु, माइक।
रघुनाथ
श्लोक के साथ नहीं, वो दूसरा उदाहरण था, श्लोक के साथ बताया प्रभुपाद ने पहला उदाहरण। यस, अजित माधव प्रभु।
Hare Krishna. I think Prabhupada said about 6 Goswamis. That was the first. Nidra, Ahar, Vihar, Vijitau.
कादि विजितौ, इन्होंने सब कुछ, इन सब चीजों का सब त्याग कर दिया।
Second was Raghunath Das.
तो प्रभुपाद ने बताया पहले वाले उदाहरण में कि दिस वन हैज टू प्रैक्टिस, ये अपने आप नहीं आएगा, लेकिन इन्होंने ये कॉन्कर कर दिया। हरि बोल। दूसरा उदाहरण प्रभुपाद ने दिया रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी का। तो ये जो दूसरा उदाहरण था रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी, इनके जीवन में ये भी इसे छोड़ना चाहते थे सब चीजों को, लेकिन बहुत सारी कठिनाई आई। तो उन्होंने उन कठिनाइयों का सामना कैसे किया और क्या कठिनाइयां आई रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी के जीवन में? हमने सुना है, रेगुलरली क्लासेस में सुना है, नया नहीं। सुजय गोविंद प्रभु, तीन हाथ एक साथ ऊपर है आपका।
हरे कृष्णा। तो एक कठिनाई मैं बताता हूँ, बाकी दो हाथ बताएंगे। तो उनको सैलरी जैसे मिलता था जब वो घर छोड़ के चले गए थे, तो 400 रुपीज़, तो वो उससे वो सन्यासियों को
नहीं, उनके जीवन में कठिनाई कौन सी आई पहले वो बताइए। What difficulties he received? सब कुछ छोड़ना चाहते थे।
उनको बाहर जाने नहीं देते थे, जैसे आप जैसे बच्चों को नहीं जाने दे रहे।
ओके, उनके, ठीक है, उदाहरण आई विल गिव यू हिंट। उनके पिताजी और माताजी के बीच में का संवाद बता सकते हैं?
हाँ, तो उनको माताजी ने कहा कि उनको बांध देते हैं, तो उनके पिताजी ने कहा कि उनको ऑलरेडी बांधा हुआ है एक बहुत ब्यूटीफुल वाइफ के साथ, लेकिन उससे वो बंध नहीं रहे, तो इस चेन से क्या होगा?
उन्होंने कहा कि अरे इतनी सुंदर पत्नी है, इतना सुंदर घर है, ये सब उन्होंने खोल दिया, तो ये हथकड़ियाँ क्या करेंगी? व्हाट दिस मटेरियल हैंडकफ विल डू? तो उनका उत्तर क्या था? उन्होंने क्या किया? ये सब छोड़ छाड़ के दौड़ गए, भाग गए जगन्नाथपुरी चैतन्य महाप्रभु के पास। हरि बोल। इसके बाद उन्होंने रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी ने किए हुए तपस्याओं के बारे में बताया। एटलीस्ट उनकी एक तपस्या के बारे में प्रभुपाद ने बताया, एक नहीं 3 तपस्याएं उनके बारे में बताया। क्या थे वो 3 तपस्याएं? सिंपल तपस्या थी। यस, अभय गोविंद प्रभु।
वो बता रहे थे कि प्रभुपाद बता रहे थे कि कैसे वो 2 दिन में एक बार छाछ पीते थे।
प्रभुपाद ने बटर बोला। बटर, हाँ, प्रभुपाद बटर यूज किए शब्द, लेकिन बटर मिल्क हमने पढ़ा है, ठीक है।
देन प्रभुपाद बोलते थे कि वो दंडवत करते थे वैष्णवों को, और तीसरा काउंटिंग,
काउंटिंग,
चैंटिंग का।
हाँ, मतलब दंडवत को काउंट करते थे।
अच्छा, दंडवत को काउंटिंग।
हाँ, चैंटिंग हमारे लिए बताया प्रभुपाद ने कि हम लोग जिस तरह चैंटिंग काउंट करते हैं उस प्रकार से ये दंडवत भी काउंट करते थे। और तीसरा तीसरा क्या था? हाँ, ये भी एक था, ये चौथा हो जाएगा। क्या दीजिए, माइक दीजिए। क्या था ये?
उन्होंने अपना भगवान पर निर्भर रहने का लक्षण बताया, कैसे पिताजी उनको लक्ष्मी भेजते थे, उसका उपयोग करके उस सन्यासी को आमंत्रित करते थे। हालांकि वैष्णव की सेवा में ही लगा रहे थे उस धन को, फिर भी उन्होंने सोचा कि ये सही नहीं है और फिर बंद कर दिया।
यस, वो भी लेना बंद कर दिया। और चौथा क्या था? हाँ, दिन में 3 बार वो स्नान करते थे। हरि बोल। मतलब उपवास कब करना चाहिए? करते हैं इसलिए बताएंगे।
When you are feeling weak, then only. When you are not feeling weak, then sorry.
If you don't feel weak, then you fast. तो क्या नहीं करना चाहिए फिर?
You should not imitate the higher authorities, higher.
जैसे किसको इमिटेट नहीं करना चाहिए?
हरिदास गोस्वामी, हरिदास ठाकुर।
हाँ, हरिदास ठाकुर। वो क्या, उनका क्या इमिटेशन था?
वो 164 राउंड्स करते थे एक दिन में।
हमारे लिए
16 राउंड्स।
हरि बोल। तो प्रभुपाद बता रहे थे वी हैव टू लिव ऑनेस्टली, हमें प्रामाणिकता से जीना चाहिए। तो प्रभुपाद ने ये समझाने के लिए अजामिल नामना कश्चित द्विजयी, तो ये द्विज जो थे, ये द्विज और उसके बाद के प्रभुपाद ने 5 स्तर बताए। मतलब अगर प्रभुपाद ने सबको 5 चीजों को कवर किया, और ये 5 स्तर कौन से थे? द्विज से शुरू होता है, हिंट है उसका। ये 5 स्तर कौन से थे और उसका एक्सप्लेनेशन प्रभुपाद ने क्या दिया? बहुत सिंपल है, प्रभुपाद रेगुलरली इसको कोट करते हैं। यस, गंगा प्रसाद को।
सो पहले तो प्रभुपाद ने बताया कि द्विज, संस्कारात भवेत द्विज, फर्स्ट बताया। उसके बाद सेकंड बताया विप्र।
संस्कारात भवेत द्विज मतलब
कि संस्कार जो भी सेकंड इनिशिएशन, सेकंड बर्थ होता है, उससे द्विजय बनता है। सेकंड इज वेद पाठात भवेद विप्र, कि नॉलेज पठन करने के बाद वो बनते हैं विप्र। थर्ड इज ब्रह्म जानाति इति ब्राह्मण। ओके, सो प्रभुपाद ने बोला कि ये जो ब्रह्म है वो दैट इज इम्पर्सनल, वो हो गया थर्ड। उसके बाद मेडिटेट करने के बाद परमात्मा के ऊपर हो जाते योगी। और उसके बाद लास्ट में जब वो स्पिरिचुअल सुप्रीम पर्सनैलिटी ऑफ गॉडहेड को जानता है, तब होता है वो वैष्णव।
हरि बोल। तो योगी मुझे लगा था वो मिस हो सकता है। पकड़ लिया आपने। ध्यानावस्थित तद्गते न मनसा पश्यन्ति यम योगिनः, वो परमात्मा का उसको साक्षात्कार होता है। तो ये 5 स्तर बताया प्रभुपाद ने। इसके पश्चात प्रभुपाद ने बताया कि प्रभुपाद बता रहे थे कि किस प्रकार से अजामिल ने इस पुंसचली का संग लिया और उसके बाद हो गया उनका नष्ट सदाचार। तो प्रभुपाद ने इस सदाचार शब्द को समझाया, क्या होता है सदाचार, और अजामिल ने इसको किस तरह खो दिया। पहले सदाचार क्या होता है बता सकते हैं? सेम हैंड्स। यस, तुकाराम प्रभु।
हरे कृष्णा। प्रभुपाद ने बोला कि सदाचार मतलब जेंटल बिहेवियर, उसमें यू हैव टू फॉलो द रेगुलेटरी प्रिंसिपल्स। फॉर रेगुलेटरी प्रिंसिपल्स, देन राइज अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग, चैंटिंग एंड अटेंड मंगला आरती।
ओके, तो सद और आचार, प्रभुपाद ने इस प्रकार से उन दो शब्दों को तोड़ के समझाया। सत मतलब जेंटल और आचार मतलब बिहेवियर। तो हमारा जो कार्य है वो कैसा होना चाहिए? सदाचार होना चाहिए। तो कौन सी चीजें उसके अंदर कवर की प्रभुपाद ने? बिना देख कर बताइए।
फोर रेगुलेटरी प्रिंसिपल्स।
हाँ, कौन से में से?
अच्छा, 4 रेगुलेटरी प्रिंसिपल्स। नो मीट ईटिंग, नो गैम्बलिंग, नो इलिसिट सेक्स एंड नो इंटॉक्सिकेशन। करेक्ट।
और उसके बाद
देन
बिना देखे मोबाइल को।
Okay. So we have to. So once you follow the four regulations, you have to actually rise early in the morning, and then chanting, Mangala Arati.
उठने के बाद जपना शुरू करते हैं, फिर जप करना और
मंगल आरती।
हरि बोल। और फिर प्रभुपाद ने बोला ये इन्होंने सब क्यों खो दिया? क्योंकि पुंस चली, उसका संग लेने पर ये सब बिगड़ गया। तो प्रभुपाद ने बताया, उसके पश्चात प्रभुपाद बता रहे थे कि मॉडर्न एजुकेशन और आध्यात्मिक एजुकेशन, उसके ऊपर प्रभुपाद ने फिर बाकी का पूरा क्लास उसके ऊपर था। हम लोग एक एक करके देखेंगे। चाणक्य पंडित के बारे में प्रभुपाद ने बताया 3 लक्षण जो चाणक्य पंडित बताते हैं। सिम्टम ऑफ एजुकेशन, शिक्षण क्या है? यस, प्राण सखी माता जी, व्हाट इज द सिम्टम ऑफ एजुकेशन?
मातृवत परदारेषु लोष्ट परद्रव्येषु लोष्टवत आत्मवत सर्वभूतेषु।
हरि बोल। अभी प्रभुपाद ने इन तीनों को समझाने के लिए, तो पहले वाले के लिए प्रभुपाद ने उदाहरण नहीं दिया, लेकिन बाकी दोनों के लिए परद्रव्येषु लोष्टवत और आत्मवत सर्वभूतेषु, इसको समझाने के लिए प्रभुपाद ने उदाहरण से समझाया। क्या उदाहरण दिए प्रभुपाद ने?
उन्होंने कश्मीर के राजा का उदाहरण दिया, जहाँ पर अगर कोई चोरी करता था तो उसके हाथ काट दिए जाते थे, तो कभी भी वो किसी का धन उठाने की हिम्मत नहीं करती थी, इसलिए वो धन वहीं पड़ा रहता था, जिसका होता था वो खुद आके लेता था।
दूसरा कोई आके मदद भी नहीं कर रहा था, मैं जाके देता हूँ उसको। और इसके लिए क्या बताया? आत्मवत सर्वभूतेषु।
अगर आप अपने आप को चिमटी काटते हैं या कुछ करते हैं तो आपको हर्ट होता है, इसी तरह आप जब दूसरे को करते हैं तो उसको भी होता है, इसलिए सबको अपने समान समझना चाहिए और उन्हें हर्ट नहीं करना चाहिए।
हरि बोल। प्रभुपाद ने उसके बाद बताया कि जीवनी कैसी होनी चाहिए। तो जीवनी के लिए प्रभुपाद ने हर क्लास के लिए अपने अपने उदाहरण दिए। एनीवन वुड लाइक टू समराइज? समराइज मतलब शॉर्ट में, क्योंकि प्रभुपाद ने काफी समय दिया उसके ऊपर। यस, हरिनाम देव ब्रो।
So for Brahmana, Prabhupada said he teaches and first of all he learns and he teaches, he worships and he teaches how to worship, and then out of gratitude the students they bring some rice or whatever is needed, and he gives off the extra also. He doesn't keep for the next day. And for Kshatriya, he protects the people.
So Prabhupada ने बताया पठन पाठन यजन याजन दान प्रतिग्रह. Yes.
For Kshatriya it is he extracts taxes, so he gives protection. Basically everyone is engaged in his occupation, nobody is devil's workshop. And then
एक पॉइंट और बताया प्रभुपाद ने क्षत्रिय का.
हाँ, he extracts tax 25%.
उनका कार्य क्या होता था? तो ब्राह्मण भी अपना कार्य कर रहा है,
yes.
है ना? क्षत्रिय अपना कार्य कर रहा है. That is their rule. Yes.
Yeah.
Next,
Vaishya, it is Krishi, Goraksha, Vanijyam. So they produce food grains by agriculture, not by a slaughterhouse. And then the trading. So this is their occupation, and they get money by that. And for the fourth class, which is Shudras, they don't have the brain to do anything independent, so they help the upper three classes, and they are maintained by that.
And fifth class क्या करता है फिर?
So they live in jungles, they're aborigines. They hunt an animal and eat, they have no clothes to wear. So they just live like aborigines.
तो जंगल में गाय नहीं मिलती?
हाँ,
जंगल में बोर्स होते हैं, डियर्स होते हैं,
अनइम्पोर्टेंट एनिमल्स,
अनइम्पोर्टेंट एनिमल्स. तो इन लोगों को फिर वो, और इसके बाद वाले लोग फिर क्या करते हैं?
So for them, Prabhupada said, they cheat, they steal, and they eat meat by organized slaughterhouses. Prabhupada said this is very, very condemned, very horrible. If you want to eat meat, why should government maintain a slaughterhouse for you?
Chai Hari Bol. Last question. प्रभुपाद ने बताया 1942 का एक इंसिडेंस बताया. क्या था वो इंसिडेंस? क्योंकि 1942 इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि लास्ट क्वेश्चन. यस, पावन चैतन्य प्रभु. उसमें से मतलब क्या सीखना आप वो बता सकते हैं?
प्रभुपाद कह रहे थे कि 1942 में एक आर्टिफिशियल फैमिन हुआ था और उसमें लोगों को खाने को भी नहीं था, फिर भी वो कहीं चोरी नहीं कर रहे थे किसी से. तो कोई अमेरिका से कोई आया था, उसने देखा तो उसने कहा कि हमारे यहाँ ऐसा होता था तो क्रांति मच जाती थी, पर यहाँ लोग मर रहे पर किसी का कुछ चोरी नहीं कर रहे.
तो इसके पहले भी एक कुछ कनेक्शन दिया प्रभुपाद ने. अमेरिका इज सो एडवांस्ड. क्या था वो?
हाँ, वो ये कह रहे थे कि हमारे ब्रुकलिन मंदिर में लोग रात को बाहर जाने से डरते, कोई बाहर नहीं जा सकता, पर भारत में इतनी गरीबी है फिर भी लोग बाहर बिना डरे अंधेरे में भी घूम सकते हैं.
तो ये क्या दिखाता है?
तो ये दिखाता है कि लोग डरते नहीं, या फिर ये क्राइम कम है.
और क्राइम क्यों होता है?
क्राइम क्यों होता है? क्योंकि 7th क्लास 8th क्लास लोग हैं और वैसा ही एजुकेशन चल रहा है. फर्स्ट क्लास मेन नहीं है.
ऐसा ही. तो पूरा शिक्षण प्रणाली का ये दोष है. प्रभुपाद ने समझा है कि जिस प्रकार से ऐसा शिक्षण देंगे तो ऐसे ही प्रकार के लोग बनेंगे. हरि बोल. जय प्रभुपाद, जय प्रभुपाद, प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद. जय जय प्रभुपाद, प्रभुपाद, प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद. जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की.